Here we have the Sigma and Tamron 150 to 600mm lenses, and we're going to see how they do out of the box without using the dock or the tap to upgrade the firmware, and see how they do. Here is the scene of where we're going to be testing our focus. As you can see, we've got a water fountain there. The largest duct there underneath the umbrella is what we're going to be testing our focus on. I just want to find out how quick these two lenses autofocus and compare them to each other, because it does seem to me that the Sigma Contemporary has the Tamron beat. Now if I compare this to the previous version of the Tamron that I tested about 3 or 5 years ago, the Tamron performed better. So without further ado, let's have a look at how it focuses, and essentially we're going to be taking a picture of that duck close up at 600mm. On APS-C it will be 996mm, I believe, and we'll just see how it performs. So here we have the Contemporary 150 to 600 telephoto lens on the EOS R4 frame. I just wanted to give you a comparison of focus speed in the focus window. So let's have a look at how it performs. So let's go to 2.8 meters of minimum focus. That's locked on. Let's go to infinity. Locked on. Let's go to minimum focus again. Locked on. Let's go to minimum focus again. Locked on. Go to minimum focus. Locked on. Go to infinity again. Locked on. Go to minimum focus. Locked on. Go to infinity again. Locked on. So as you can see, it's reasonably quick and snappy on the EOS R, the Contemporary lens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, same thing as before with the Contemporary test, with the 150 to 600 Sigma lens, but we're doing it on the Tamron G2 lens this time. So what we're trying to do is find out how quick autofocus is. We're looking at the focus window here, which will tell us when it's acquired focus. So let's see how quickly it actually focuses. So let's go to minimum focus, which is 2 meters on this lens. That's locked on. Let's go to infinity. Locked on. Let's go to minimum focus again. Locked on. Let's go to minimum focus again. Locked on. Let's go to minimum focus again. We want to keep repeating the test just to give us some consistency. Let's go to infinity again. Locked on. Let's go to minimum focus again. Locked on. Let's go to infinity again. Locked on. Let's go back to minimum focus, 2.2 meters. Locked on. Let's go to infinity again. Locked on. So let's just try that one more time. Locked on. As you can see, it is far slower than the Sigma Contemporary. And if memory serves me right, when I used the Sport 150 to 600, that was equally as fast as the Contemporary. So what we're finding is, disappointingly, focus speed is very slow, and we're yet to check sharpness, but from these results I believe we're getting slow focus. So we have the same test that we've done on the Tamron, the 150 to 600 contemporary lens. Basically we're going to be looking at focus speed. So this is the contemporary 150 to 600 Sigma lens, as you can see here. We're going to be looking at the focus system. Because the 90D APS-C camera has a different focus system to the EOS R, because it has a dual focus system, because obviously it has live view as well as the second focus system, which is the mirror. We're going to have a look at focus speed. So without further ado, the closest focus on this obviously is 2.8 meters. Our subject matter is about 5 meters away. Effective focal length at 600mm is 960mm on APS-C. So without further ado, let's have a look at how it performs at minimum focus. Locked on. Infinity. Locked on. Just go to minimum focus again. Locked on. Go to infinity. Locked on. Let's go to minimum focus again. I missed it that for some reason, but it came back. Locked on. Go to infinity. Locked on. Let's go back to minimum focus. Missed it again, but still got back there. Let's go back to infinity focus. Locked on. It does seem to me that the contemporary lens is outperforming the Tamron. We've yet to look at image quality, but when it comes to focus speed, it seems that the contemporary has the Tamron beat. And this is disappointing, because I know for a fact when I tested the 150 to 600 Sigma lenses in about three or 5 years ago, the Tamron G1 lens, the original one, was much faster than these Sigma ones. So without further ado, let's continue with the testing. Hello everyone, here we have the Tamron 150 to 600 G2 lens. We're testing it on a subject matter which is about 5 meters away. Effective focal length is 960 millimeters. We're looking at the focus window because the 90D has a different focus system to the actual mirrorless camera, the EOS R. So it's APS-C, so the effective focal length is 960 millimeters. Let's have a look how it performs. So at minimum focus 2.2 meters, full focus. Locked on. Let's go to infinity. Locked on. It's missing focus. Minimum focus again. That locked on that time. Let's go to infinity. Locked on. Go to minimum focus. It's hunting a lot. Now let's go to infinity. Locked on. So as you can see, I'm getting quite a poor result on the 150 to 600 lens and the Tamron versus the contemporary. Surprising, very surprising.